Joey here, eat, sleep, boxing, repeat, and once again, taking up his time, delighted to be joined by Ben Crocker. Ben, good performance again. We don't want to go over the performance too much, but you were out last week, you're out this week. Let's talk a little bit. You go from fighting on a world title undercard to fighting in a warehouse gym in Swansea. Do they compare? Which one was better? What's the feelings?
Obviously, the world title undercard, everything about it was a lot better than this. You know, not slating this because this has been a great show. All the boys here, all the girls, my hometown, the crowd were going nuts because you can't beat the world title undercard in the Motor Point on a matchroom bill. So today still lived up to what I expected, and they were both great, but just different levels.
Today, just thinking we could talk quickly. There were some comments. Eddie Hearn was interviewed this week, and he was a little bit confused about what your fans were saying. So let's just get some clarification. Were they calling Eddie Hearn a fat bastard? What was that about?
No, they weren't. The Swansea saying is, "You jack bastard." I remember my first fight. I boxed a boy, and he was an Asian boy, maybe from Pakistan, and the boys were shouting, "You jack bastard," but his corner thought they were shouting, "You black." So I had to explain that's not the chant. So if I'm ever on a show and people think I'm talking bad for the other corner, it's not. It's "you jack bastard." It's a Swansea saying. It comes from the dog Swansea Jack.
And there was also Eddie Hearn also pointed out at one point. He was like, "Oh, I don't know why they're calling me a twat." So clearly just a misunderstanding from Eddie. Have you had a phone call from him this week?
No, not yet. And that part, they were calling him a jack. They said, "Eddie, you're a jack. Eddie, you're a jack." But no, I haven't had a phone call. You know, if he is thinking about ringing me, give me a call.
Last time when I spoke to Eddie myself in the post-fight press conference, he said that the likes of Joe Cordina winning gives you and fighters like yourself an opportunity out again. Is that something you want to do? Do you want to get sort of fighting for Welsh titles on those big shows again? Like, it's kind of an obvious question, but what's the motivation for you next? Do you go on to Welsh titles? Do you go on to bigger area titles?
I said in a previous interview before, someone asked me on the press conference, I had an interview. Obviously, the aim is to go further than a Welsh title. If a Welsh title came up, obviously I'd take it all day long. I'd fight whoever comes at me. But my aim is to push past that if I can and get bigger titles. So whatever comes my way, but pushing for bigger titles is what I want.
Ben, don't want to take many more of your time because we see you every week at the moment.
Yeah.
Have a few weeks off and we'll chat to you again soon.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.